What Mike Trout gives you is incredible production with incredible volume, and all at a premium defensive position. In terms of just hitting, Trout has been the best hitter in the game, even going up against Miguel Cabrera's prime. And look at number 6 on that list, Giancarlo Stanton. Trout has out-hit Stanton by 20%, even though Trout is 2 years younger. Beyond that, Trout simply does not miss games. In the 3 years he's had a chance to play a full 162-game season, he's played 157, 157, and 159. So let's look at volume as well. Let's use total bases plus walks. Trout has more than 100 more bases than the next best player, which is Miguel Cabrera, age 29 through 33. The best in the game, production and volume, all coming at a premium defensive position, make Trout impossible to replicate or even approximate. When you are gifted a Mays, Musial, Williams, or Trout, I believe the best way to rebuild is to build around that rare foundational player. John Heyman, it's a fun thought exercise. And yeah, hearing Harold at the top of that and reading those columns, I'm like, I see what you're saying, but I think Trout is so far beyond, you can't do it.
Yeah, sometimes I think your odes to Trout go a little overboard. I think that was right on the money. I think trading Trout is crazy talk. It's not going to happen. Nobody would want it to happen. If you're an Angel, it doesn't make any sense to me. When you trade these incredible players, these franchise-type players, it never works out, whether it be baseball or another sport. The Alcindor Jabbar trade, Milwaukee to L.A., did not work. Gretzky did not work. Dickerson did not. None of these trades are remembered for what they got back. They're only remembered for the great player that was traded. This is the best player in the game. Someone may make a case for Harper, but this is the best player in the game. I agree with you. Crazy talk.
I even tried to find, all right, what about what great players have been traded? And they're all part of deals where you go, oh, my God, how did that happen? Frank Robinson, even Miguel Cabrera. Maybe Ken Griffey didn't burn.
Well, they thought Frank Robinson was an old 31 or whatever, and he went on to win the MVP in the other league. I would not do this. I think he is an organizational, not an organization, but a generational player, and he is the 8th wonder of the world for the Angels. You also have to think about the standpoint, there's a lot of people in Southern California that come out to see Mike Trout play. And trading Mike Trout, there's no guarantee that all of the haul that comes back are going to be able to pan out. And I think the Angels have bigger problems than trading Mike Trout to restock an organization, a minor league organization that is not where it needs to be, and all of the problems they have on the field. And plus, he is controllable till, what, 2020? You've got to keep him in the Angels uniform as long as possible and take another direction.
I think it actually has very little to do with his numbers. I think it's what he does for that team and that organization and how upset Angels fans would be, like Joe was saying. The idea,
the branding of it,
the jersey sales, the only way to anger people in Orange County more is if you just outlawed Botox completely. Like this is, he is what
Mickey
they
Mouse.
love.
Mickey Mouse too.
Yeah, if you want to trade Mickey, that's next.
By the way, there's no way to anger me more than say that the numbers don't matter. The reason his branding is so important is because he puts up those numbers.
I'm not saying the numbers are completely incidental. I'm saying that there is that beyond the numbers, there is an even greater economic reason.
You might, when they're not that good, you might need to put people in the seats, and that's the way.
Look at the gap between the good Mets teams and keeping David Wright and what that did. And David Wright isn't even nearly as good as Mike Trout. He just means so much to the fan base.
Yeah, and he's a great representative for the team too. He's all positive for him.